Well, the Irish team have been given an enormous welcome wherever they've been, whether it's been to Melbourne and to Canberra. But here in Perth, it has been something special. So let's now go and see how the Irish team has been received by the Irish here in Western Australia.
Irish watering holes around Perth were choked leading up to the Test match as everyone with some Irish blood was out to give their beloved football heroes a real welcome. And those proud songs from the land of the green were being bellowed for the first time since St. Pat's Day, as the event was a great reason to celebrate. It was the night before the match, and this colourful character just couldn't wait for the after-match festivities.
Everything is on up here tomorrow night.
So a few freebies coming over the bar?
Oh, definitely.
Is this the way you dress all the time?
Well, sometimes, but especially when a big occasion like this is on.
When the statistics show that 1 out of 3 Perth inhabitants have some Irish blood flowing through their veins, you're guaranteed of coming across an Irishman in any walk of life. That's the case in the ABC radio studios in Perth. Jerry Gannon is the evening announcer on 6WF and decided to put on a dinner party with a difference. Only a select few sat at the table to indulge, but thousands across the state were invited as guests, as this was live radio in the wackiest possible way. So how did the Irish football team react when Gannon offered the invitation?
Well, they said, well, obviously you had to put the food on if you had to get them in, and the Guinness. So once there was food and Guinness on, there was no problem.
So you're lucky the studio's big enough?
Yes, I was actually, yes. It's just right for this kind of thing. It's just about the same size as my own dining room at home. So rather than going home, we decided to have it here.
The executive hours had long gone, but station manager Murray Green was keen to stay around, no doubt casting a watchful eye on these unusual proceedings.
Yes, I've been examining some of the appetizers, and the percentage proof in some of the Irish refreshments caused me some concern, but I'm sure we'll find the exit in terms of getting our guests into the appropriate taxis and on their way.
It was a fully catered 5-course meal, starting with an appetizer. Robert Slowey, from one of Perth's 5-star hotels, was given the honour of delighting the taste buds. So, Robert, firstly, what are you spraying on, what are you serving here tonight?
Well, I'm serving a little, or I'm spraying a little Moselle on it, just to give it a nice, dampish, fresh look. We're serving marinated salmon, which is raw fillet of salmon. It's done in rock salt and sugar. It's got coriander. It's got peppercorn in it, so it's quite a nice dish. You have oyster, and it's on a bed of wild lettuce, and it's got chervil and coriander on the side. And that's served with traditional wheaten bread. So, quite a nice affair.
It's 6:30 to 9. If you've just turned on the radio and you're wondering what on earth is going on, we're gathered around the dinner table here at the studio. We're having dinner. We've got some guests with us.
Australian player Steve Malaxis, more accustomed to Greek cuisine, was quite happy to sample the Irish delights.
It is a lot different than Greek food, but the Irish food's not too bad. They're like roasts and potatoes and all that stuff.
While the Irish legend Jack O'Shea was content to use the team's captain as their alibi.
We're ready for a surprise tonight, and I think he'd send Bobby, our captain, along to give him a pat and myself, so I think we can't step out of line. Whatever. If we see the captain stepping out of line, then we can follow, you know.
So basically you won the Test series, so you may be able to indulge in maybe a Guinness or two this evening? There's plenty in there.
No, it'll only be 1 or 2.
The dinner party lasted 90 minutes as the guests chatted to their heart's content. The clanging of the silverware and the slurping of the beverages were constant tones over the air, as the current role model of slick presentation on radio was thrown out the window for this one time. It was a party in the true sense of the word. And while the party was continuing, the Irish folk at the Irish Club across town were warming to the task by practising their anthem for the match.
As she wheeled her wheelbarrow for the streets broad and narrow, crying up them poor Aussies and lay them live-ho.
The sounds of Molly Malone all the way from Perth in Western Australia. Down the Irish really have had a Cade Meal of Faulty out here, haven't they?
Oh, look, they've had a tremendous time over here. And I tell you what, they leave on Monday, but I'll tell you what, a lot of them would rather stay here. They've had a great welcome from the Australians. The two peoples are very much alike in a